Hey you, welcome back to my channel, All Things Notary by Michelle. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to say welcome, and I hope you come back. Hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel, like and share if you find the content to be meaningful, and I hope to see you back. So today's video is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Yeah, what are you waiting for? So, you watch videos, you know somebody that's a loan signing agent or maybe a notary, and they told you about the possibility of, making some money on the side. So tell me, I would really like to see in your comments below, what are some of the reasons that you, or should I say excuses that you use to keep you from becoming a loan signing agent? If that's something that you've been, watching the videos and you've been asking questions about it, but you haven't done it, like, what is it? I'm really curious to know what your reason is for not going forward with it. Is it the cost? Excuse me. Is it the cost that you could incur to get started? Some people don't even know where to start. Some people are intimidated. I know for me, I was really nervous about that very first closing that I had. Baby, I was really nervous. And when I got there, the buyer didn't know her interest rate. She didn't know what was going on. So we ended up having to call a loan officer who explained everything on speaker to her, because she wanted to talk to the loan officer because they hadn't provided her any information. And so that kind of gave me a brief overview of everything, because she kind of went through like the whole deal. So really all I had to do was, after their phone call was go back, go in the house with the buyer and sign docs. And pretty much everything that she went over is what we went over on the docs. And so it was pretty easy, but I was still nervous, and I was hoping that the buyer didn't know or couldn't tell that it was my first time doing it. And actually, I don't think that she could notice that it was my first time. So for me, I kind of got lucky on my first signing. But again, I was still nervous. But I left, when I went in, even though I knew I was new, I had confidence, and I went in very confident. And when I left out, I was like, yes, like excited, because I made it through. I didn't miss any signatures or anything like that. So it was a good closing. So you're going to be nervous, That's just like starting a new job, meeting your man's parents for the first time, or the kids for the first time, or your mother-in-law for the first time. You're gonna have some nervousness. That's just natural. So just get over it. Once you get over that first hump, then you just smooth sailing. Of course, you're not gonna learn the docs day one. It's gonna take some time for you to learn all the docs and the different loans and loan modifications and seller packages, and it's a whole lot. I won't overwhelm you with it in this video if you're new, but you got to get started. You have to get started. And the first thing that you can do, if it's a financial thing, a reason why you're not going forward with it, the first thing that you can do is very doesn't cost you a whole lot, is go apply for your notary commission. In Tennessee, the application, I think, is like $12. You pay $12. You fill out your application. Once they get it back and do your background, do whatever they do for the Secretary of State, they will either email you or send you a letter and saying that your commission, that you've been approved. And then you go down and you do your oath, I swear. And then they give you your commission. So then once you get that, go ahead and get your stamp in your journal, which is like $50, right? So you get that. So you pay $12 for, let's see, you pay $12 for your application. Then let's just say, and then you have to have a bond, right? So that bond is about $45 for Tennessee. I think that's what it was. And then, let's see, you got your bond, your application, and then you need your stamp and your journal, right? So I would just say, and I'm guesstimating because I can't remember because mine came with my packet. So I think it was like $50 maybe for that. So we're at $100 right now. So that's just getting you your notary stamp. So with your notary stamp, you can do, general notary work. Somebody needs something notarized, acknowledgement, a jurat, a will, power of attorneys. You can start off as simple as that and getting familiar with those type of documents, and then when the time is right, then you can go on to the National Notary Association and apply for one of their packages. They have three different ones, excuse me. I think the lowest one is $135, $185 for the middle package, and then I think it's $229 for the full package. And that's the one that I got, only because of the fact that I just wanted to get both of the books that they offer. There's a loan document source book that's very handy. In one of my other videos, it's called the, I think it's called the Loan Signing Agent's Bible. Just look at one of my other videos here, and it has a source book and the study guide, because those things will help you get through taking your test, your exam that you're going to have to pass in order to become certified. And then that loan document source books have the loan documents in there, so you can scroll through that book and you're going to see pretty much most of the documents that you're going to be dealing with. The refi, the reverse mortgage, the HELOC, different stuff in there. So it, for me, I went ahead and paid for that full package, and then you don't have to worry about paying for your E&O insurance because it comes in that package. You get $25,000. I think that's covered in that, and that's like $108 value that you get with them. What else? Start basic. A lot of people say you have to have a dual tray printer. If you can see behind me, I do not have a dual tray printer because of the fact that I could not find one. Like, they were all the brother dual tray printers were sold out online. So I got this is I think it's an MFC L2725DW. So it has the automatic feeder so it has a scanner on it, has a fax. I don't use the fax, but in my experience and doing the documents, I've never needed to do both letter and legal in one packet. Like for loan modification, those are on letter size paper. So you just put letter paper in there and you print. But I've never had, everybody that I ever worked with said, if you don't have a dual tray printer, they will take all legal size paper. So I just print all my documents in legal size paper. In a reference, that's what I do. So when you get your job, you just make sure you read the instructions and see what they want you to have. And this printer was like I think I got a discount on it, so it's like $150, and it has a scanner on it, so you don't have to worry about buying a portable scanner. So you have pretty much everything that you need to get started. So that's like $150. So if we add the printer to the one, so if we add the printer, $12.45. The printer was what did I say? I'll just say $160 for the printer. Your stamp is $50, right? And then If you do the NNA, even the cheapest package, that's $135. That's $402 right there. And then your paper, arima paper, probably will cost you, you need legal size paper, would be about $62. That's an estimate. So, and maybe some pens, $10 for some pens. So you're gonna have to have blue and black pens. And this is just general to get you started. And I'm saying, I would say $500 at minimum is what you'll need to, you know, to get started. Don't let that hold you up, because if you pay that $400, I can tell you that once you get started, you're going to make that money back. I mean, you do 5 closings and 5 or 6, 7 closings, and you got your investment. You've already recouped what you've actually spent. And if you want to upgrade and update your you know, your printer to a dual tray printer, do it at that time when you actually start making more money. If you decide to do an LLC, just make sure you keep your receipts, because then you can write all this equipment off on your taxes. So what is keeping you, now that you have this tidbit of information, what is holding you back? Comment below. And if you want to ask me any questions, please do so. If you have a suggestion for a video, please put it in the comments. But what is holding you back? $500. Again, you can just get your notary certificate and your stamp. And so you're looking at 12, 45, 50, $107 just to become a notary. And this is, and I'm giving you what the costs here are in Tennessee. It could be different if you're in a different state, but $107 for your bond, your notary application, and then your stamp and your journal, and you can get started and doing general notary work. What is holding you up? What is it? All right, so let me know. Like, subscribe, share my video, and I will see you in the next one. Again, don't forget to comment below on what videos you actually would like to see, or information that you like to learn. And I'll be happy to share that with you. So have a great day. It's Michelle.